There's a kind of love that arrives without warning, that does not ask for permission, that does not care about borders or laws or what the people around you are prepared to understand. Zara found that kind of love at a party in London on a rainy Thursday night. She wasn't looking for it. She had spent 27 years being told exactly who she was supposed to be: a good Nigerian daughter, a future wife, a woman whose life would follow a particular shape and not deviate from it. And then she met Maya, and every version of herself she had been handed dissolved. Zara was 27, Nigerian, a content creator and writer who had moved to London for a residency program and stayed because, as she told anyone who asked, Lagos would always be home, but London let her breathe. Maya was 29, American, born in Atlanta, raised between Georgia and Maryland, with a laugh that filled every room she walked into, and an easiness about her that Zara had never encountered in anyone before. She was in London for 6 months consulting for a tech firm. She had come to the party because a colleague had dragged her out of her flat, and she had agreed mostly to stop the conversation. They met at the drinks table. Zara reached for the last glass of red at the exact moment Maya did. They both laughed. Maya said she would arm wrestle her for it. Zara said she would rather just share. Maya said that was either very civilized or very bold. Zara said she would let her decide. They shared the glass. They talked for 4 hours. By the time the party ended, they were sitting on the kitchen floor, shoes off, everyone else gone, still talking. Zara walked home alone that night and felt, for the first time in her life, like something had finally clicked into place. What followed was 6 months of the kind of love that rewrites you. Early mornings in Maya's flat with coffee going cold because they kept talking. Long walks through Hackney and along the Thames in the dark. Zara writing again. Really writing, the way she had before she started editing herself for an audience. Maya learning to cook jollof rice badly and refusing to admit it. Laughter, warmth, belonging. When Maya's contract ended and she returned to Atlanta, Zara flew with her. 3 weeks in Georgia. Maya's mother, a woman named Denise, held Zara's hands on the first evening and said simply, "She has been waiting for someone like you her whole life. Don't waste it." Zara came back to London and began planning her return to Nigeria. She wanted to go home. She wanted Maya to meet her world. She wanted to build something real on her own soil with this woman who had completely undone her. Maya arrived in Lagos on a Tuesday evening in March. She stepped out of the airport into the heat and the noise and the color, turned to Zara and said, "Okay, I understand you now." They did not call it a wedding in Lagos. They called it a celebration, a private gathering of 22 people, their closest friends, a few family members who knew and accepted, and a photographer named Bolu who had been sworn to secrecy and who cried through half the shoot anyway. Zara wore white, a structured off-shoulder gown she had designed herself, ivory silk with gold detailing at the hem. Maya wore a deep burgundy suit, cut sharp, her locks pinned back with small gold rings. They had chosen each other's outfits without telling each other. When they saw each other across the room for the first time that evening, the room went quiet without anyone asking it to. They exchanged handwritten vows. Maya's made the room laugh. Zara's made it cry. They put rings on each other's fingers, simple gold bands, no diamonds, just the weight of the metal and the promise behind it. Someone played Asa softly from a speaker in the corner. Someone else passed around small glasses of palm wine. It was the most beautiful evening of Zara's life. Among the 22 guests was a woman named Chiamaka, Zara's friend since university, the kind of friend who knew everything about you because you had trusted her with all of it. Chiamaka smiled through the whole evening, hugged them both at the end, told Zara she was so happy for her. Then she went home. and she opened her phone. By 6 o'clock the following morning, the photographs were everywhere. Chiamaka had posted 12 of them. Bolu's photographs, stolen from a shared drive she had been given access to for a completely different reason. The ceremony, the vows, the rings, the kiss, all of it, captioned with a single line she clearly believed was righteous. This is what your favorite influencer is doing behind closed doors. Nigerians, you need to see this. The post spread in hours. By midday, it had been shared over 40,000 times. Zara's name was trending. Her family, parents, aunts, uncles, cousins were all calling. The comments were a particular kind of vicious that only the internet, at its worst, can produce. But the social media storm was not the worst of it. Someone filed a formal complaint with the Nigerian authorities, citing the Same-Sex Marriage Prohibition Act, citing Maya specifically, a foreign national on a tourist visa participating in what the complaint described as an illegal union on Nigerian soil. Maya was contacted by immigration officials 3 days after the post. Her visa was reviewed, and on a Friday morning, 11 days after the most beautiful evening of their lives, Maya was escorted to Murtala Muhammad International Airport and put on a flight back to Atlanta. Zara stood outside the departure terminal and watched the doors close. She was not permitted to go inside. Maya texted her from the gate. 3 words. I'll wait. Always. The weeks that followed were the hardest of Zara's life. Her father did not speak to her for 2 months. Her mother called daily, not with comfort, but with pressure. Brand partnerships she had spent years building were quietly canceled without explanation. Her comment sections became unreadable. And through all of it, Chiamaka positioned herself publicly as a concerned friend, posting subtle things, implying she had acted out of love, out of genuine worry, that she had simply been honest about something she believed was wrong. She had also, it emerged, sold 2 of the stolen photographs to a gossip blog for 50,000 naira. She denied it. The blog's payment records, later leaked by someone inside the publication, told a different story entirely. Zara said nothing publicly. She closed her comments, stopped posting, and she began quietly to rebuild. She applied for a US visa. It took 4 months. She arrived in Atlanta on a Tuesday evening. Maya was waiting at arrivals. She had been there 2 hours before the flight landed. Zara and Maya married legally in Georgia 6 months later. A real ceremony, a venue with flowers and a band, and both families present. Denise danced. Maya's cousins caused respectful chaos. 2 of Zara's London friends flew in. Her younger sister came. Her parents did not, but they sent a card, which, for now, was something. Zara resumed posting 6 weeks after arriving in the US, carefully, on her own terms. The story of what had happened to her had spread internationally. The deportation, the betrayal, the photographs, and the life she was now quietly, defiantly building on the other side of all of it. Within 8 months, her following had tripled. Brands she had never considered were approaching her. A publishing house reached out about a book. She was invited to speak at a conference on digital storytelling and identity. Her work, which had always been good, was now reaching the people who actually needed it. And Chiamaka? The payment records from the gossip blog spread across Nigerian Twitter. The full picture of what she had done, not just the photographs, but the sale, the complaint, the performance of concern, was documented and discussed widely. The brands Chiamaka had been courting quietly dropped her. The community she had been part of distanced themselves. The gossip blog that paid her was exposed for multiple similar transactions and lost most of its advertising revenue within the year. Chiamaka moved cities, started over somewhere quieter. Whether she ever understood what she had actually done, not just to Zara, but to herself, is something only she knows. Some betrayals are rooted in malice, some in fear, Some in a deeply held belief that you are doing the right thing, even as you destroy someone else's life with your bare hands. The result is the same. Zara posted a photograph on her first anniversary with Maya. The two of them on a beach in Georgia, barefoot, laughing at something just off camera. Gold rings catching the afternoon light. The caption was 4 words: "Still here, still us." It was shared over 90,000 times. There are people in this world who believe that love, real love, the kind that asks nothing but your honesty, is a threat. That it must be reported, exposed, punished, deported. That their discomfort with it is more important than another person's entire life. Those people are always, eventually, wrong. Love does not need permission. It only needs 2 people willing to choose each other through everything. Zara and Maya chose each other through a deportation, a family silence, a betrayal, and an ocean between them. And they are still choosing. Every single day. Some people learn too late that loyalty isn't just a word. And karma? Karma keeps excellent records. This has been Served Cold. I'll see you tomorrow.
Subscribe to my channel.